Oh, I actually, I just did something. Anyway, actually, it's a greed of something else, but anyway. So I've been playing Factorio for a little bit. Actually, quite some time. I spent like what? Let me actually check something. I've spent an average of 401 hours on this game. More than Skyrim! and came to learn some tricks. That's actually pretty cool. And some mods too, which I find nice. There's also this here, and you have that, but I'm slowly trying to figure out how I'm gonna start working with everything, because like with the mods and the current things that have been going on is kind of interesting. Because, for example, I'm actually starting to write a fan fiction about my the wonderful fandom of MLP and Factorio, which obviously any Factorio fans out there may realize, hey, wait a minute, this is this seems kind of oddly familiar, which is actually the interesting point because look at that. um, what is it? The when you first start playing Factorio, technically you are stranded on this planet, a particular planet, and I also have a game called GP, which has an actual storyline of a particular character that gets stranded on a planet and is trying to actually get home because of a particular resource, which, ironically, it was an unstable version of something else, which is actually kind of interesting because it that particular resource is very strange and very dangerous to the crew and such. But the interesting part about that, and interesting part completely, is that copy this. What was it? The interesting part is, well, you can kind of do like a lot of things with fanfictions these days, along with crossovers. And frankly, I really do enjoy both MLP fanfiction and some other stuff, which is pretty cool. And I was thinking of making a pony mod for this, but because of lack of understanding of this game, like coding wise, it's coding is very difficult at times. Some people are like, "Huh, you can't code." Like, no, it's just really hard because uh, I'm used to a traditional, a different way of actually developing games, and because of which, I think I want to actually start crafting the stuff. Mark 1 engine, which requires Acuity. Oh wow, it actually accepts the regular burner and turns that. Huh, neat. That is actually pretty cool. But the steam engine requires that. Of course, I'm just going to spawn this stuff in because why the hell not? Need that back and that back. Of course, I just respawn in everything because I experiment with designs and blueprints, which you can see how fast those go. uh, what is it? I was saying? Oh, actually, what I'm trying to say is, oh, these guys are already getting attacked by my turret, by this huge freaking gun thing. Yeah, and this thing has like a maximum of like 300 and 500 or something, which takes out enemies before they even get here, which is pretty cool. And because of how I'm trying to do the MLP thing, I was actually considering making the actual MLP map to actually work on and do some more stuff, but I won't have the biters in. I'll make sure there's no biters in the thing, because honestly, that will destroy the lore kind of thing, and don't want to do that. Some of these steam compressors to do stuff. And of course, that runs out of power. I have done some tutorials. Detail much? Some tutorials about this game and how you can make like crane crossing, and other people has done the same, and someone made a mod of it at one point, and everything else. And someone took my idea, but I don't care, and put it on YouTube, honestly, because I did like okay, let's do the debug part. Like, this is what I did wrong, and most people don't like that, because when you first make something, you may have to debug it, and there's no more power in anything. And then these guys have no power. I really like the black, let's see here. Wasn't even enough oil. These guys are offline. The train's offline. Because the train, actually, this is, what was it, ice? It's called? And, it requires, power station that you have to put it close to the train tracks or something. I forgot what. Yeah, you're supposed to put it next to the train tracks, and that's how that works. And of course, can't put these guys down because they do something, and I'm still working on that. Anyway, this video's long enough, I guess. I'm trying to say is, I don't know if I'm actually gonna be putting like actual drawings in, because I did do a drawing of like these type of things. Well, actually, it was a drawing of where is it? The assembly thing right here onto the side view, which is pretty cool. I've been wanting to actually ask the factorio staff, the people that actually made this game, if they can show like the 3D models. And this is actually all made in unique code. A little history on this. This game, I know it looks kind of boring, but if you spend, I don't know, 20 minutes trying to figure out how to play, but this is like sandbox mode, so sandbox mode just helps me out with like designs and stuff, because some resources you can't recycle. Actually you can, but I'll actually save this, actually see all my mods. I'm actually going to quit game, and see here, new game. This is all the resources in game. I'm going to put peaceful because it's hard to do. I normally put a minimum, actually, nah, I like this map getting big. And then generate. So, it's the same principle of map gen for the other things, and I have to remake all of Equestria, and I gotta probably make some mod stuff. Probably just replace buildings, like certain materials, and put those up as like trees and stuff. I'm stuck in a tree. Ooh, look at that, rare earth deposit. So you technically play as this guy. No, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. It's genderless, which is kind of cool. You can't really tell. I think it's actually a male, actually. I know a few ladies that play this. I wish they had that gender thing where they have, but it's kind of, yeah. Well, anyway, if you guys want to see me play this, I try not to use cheats, but I also want to turn this into multiplayer. Stone. Applicator. Magnet. Research lab, which requires that stuff. Is it tools? There it is. I'm gonna get those because normally you wouldn't have this stuff, and there's weapons that you can make. There's all kinds of things here. Ooh, look! Iron and that. I already have a furnace and a drill. And you have this miner here, which will automatically feed itself. And then I'll put that here, that there. And of course, once you get fuel in here, I'm going to just take a few. There you go. 10 in one place and 10 in the other. Oh, there we go. So, to wrap this up, because everyone's like, well, can you get to the point, please? I might actually have my friend Enraged Alicorn actually make the actual animation part, because he's kind of needs to do some work. Anyway, and here's the last part is I'm also making a game that is actually it's going to be called Gem Thieves, where you play, well, it's multiplayer, and it might have to stay multiplayer because I don't know how to make AI for crap, and it's going to be on Unity, but enough said on that. It's I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to put it out or such. If I do put it out, I'm definitely going to put it up onto Steam, because the game's going to be pretty cool and stuff, and it's going to probably be no copyright in it. Anyway, thank you for listening to my little blog, and yeah, see you guys in another video maybe.